Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. I will talk today about the skeleton of the chest. I will talk basically about the ribs, and we have two types of the ribs: true ribs and false ribs. And I will talk about the typical and atypical ribs, and I will talk about each rib, the head and neck, and the notch of the ribs, and where is articulated with. So, we have here true ribs, which is articulated directly with the sternum by the cartilage, actually, of course. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. These called true ribs. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is called false ribs. In the true ribs, we have two atypical, which is 1 and 2. Why we call it atypical? Because it's shaped not typical for other ribs. So the first rib, it looks like this. So this one is not typical rib. Then the second one also, it's the same. It looks like this one, which is not typical too. So the definition of the true ribs, which is articulated directly by a cartilage to the sternum. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 and 7, which is true ribs. 8, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, false. The 8, 9, 10, this is typical false ribs, but 11 and 12, it's not atypical, it is atypical false ribs, because there is no articulation, there is no cartilage articulate with the other cartilage, which is called the margin, costal margin. So this is the ribs. Well, we have in the rib, this is the head of the rib, which is articulated with the vertebra, and we have this notch, which articulate with the transverse process of the vertebra, and we have here a groove. This groove should be posteriorly, and the vascular and neurovascular bundles pass through it, or pass in it. The vein and the nerves and the arteries going from the vertebra in this groove. So, and it's have to be, this groove have to be posteriorly, or the down, and then the head of the rib must be in the posterior side. This is all about the ribs, and you can see here we have the vertebrae of the thoracic vertebrae. It has a transverse process, which is oblique transverse process. It's not it's not like it's not big, or it's not big like the lumbar vertebrae. It is oblique here and sharp. This is all the differentiate about between the thoracic vertebrae and lumbar and the cervical vertebrae. Thank you.